Welcome to your practice. Today we'll do Yin Yoga for daily maintenance. I'd like you to be in a position that's comfortable for the lower back, the middle back, and the upper back. So that's like Shavasana on a prop, or legs bent in Shavasana, or knees knocked, feet wide as Denise is in the pose, and Pamela is on a prop, on a bolster, checking in with her back. Let's begin right away with some pranayama. I'd like you to exhale longer. Inhale slow through the nose. Exhale longer through the mouth or through the nose. Inhale. Exhale. Five more breaths. On your next breath, wherever you are, I'd like you to keep your left knee bent and your right leg straight. So if you prefer, you can get the left knee towards the chest or just keep it bent just the way it is. Continue with the breathing. Slightly action your feet for the pose to have a certain intensity into your lower back. So you're driving that intensity through your feet first. Feel that through the lower back. And then those who got their hands to the knee, you're using more intensity for your lower back by bringing the knee towards the chest. And pressure on the abdomen. Know that you can go through these options or put the foot down or even unwind the knee as Pamela is doing. Checking in with our lower back. Let's keep our shoulders broad. Some yin for our shoulders. Broad shoulders, you'd have to adjust your arms. Try to breathe longer breaths, some yin for your breath. I don't know if anyone's heard of yin for your breath. So exercise the breath. Exhale longer. Inhale slower. Exhale longer. Inhale slower. Yin is basically the dark side of our being, or even the more relaxed side of our being, contemplative, not rushy. So let's allow those breaths also to feel contemplative, relaxing, and smooth. Breathe deeply into your lower back. On your next breath, breathe deeply into the middle back. On your next breath, breathe deeply into the upper back. And now, on your next breath, you can unwind the lifted leg, or you can put it straight down and let it be still if you like. Take a 20-second pause or movement. On your next breath, let's take the other knee towards the chest. Either knee to chest or foot on the mat, as is natural for your lower back. It's like you to contemplate on your lower back in this version of the pose. Begin breathing deeply. Allow your breaths to be smooth and longer breaths. Choose to unwind the femur in the hip socket as Pamela feels free to do. So this is a yin therapeutic class which means it is customized to your body and you are doing what is required to maintain your body. On your next breath, let's feel into the middle back. And on your next breath, let's scan the upper back. 'On your next breath, let's scan our shoulders, broad shoulders, in relation to the intensity in your arms and fingers. Five more breaths. On your next breath, let's release the foot down or choose to unwind that leg or take a little pause. Here's what I want you to do to unwind. So, Pamela, you may have to get off the bolster and come onto your mat, Shavasana. But this is what I want you to do to unwind from the few poses we did. So, it's just going to roll to the side and check into your back, and then roll to the other side and check into your back like that. And Keep going. We'll go for at least 2 to 3 minutes. As organic as possible. Choose to pause if needed. Long exhales when you can. Okay, so I'd like us all to come onto the navel. I'll just demonstrate what I'd like you to do. So, one option, Sphinx pose. Second of course, the lowest option here, crocodile pose, Sphinx pose. I've given you each strap. So if you want to, you can hook the strap over the feet and you could do that. It's a nice feeling. Oh, that's if you want this option. So then you could also lie down. You could lift the feet. So improvise on where it feels good in your back. Yeah, this is good. This is good. This is good. That is good. This is good. Sphinx pose. We're here for about 5 minutes. So you can curl your toes. You can have tops of your feet down. You can play with it by changing how it feels, change the intensity. Yeah, and as Denise is doing, you can also move your legs for your lower back. And deep breaths. Option to bend one leg and keep the other foot down if that would be something you'd like to explore in your back. And as Denise is doing, you just spread your toes to keep uh, to maintain that safety. As Karen is doing, you can also sway your legs, your shins side to side like windshield wipers. If you're holding the strap, it's also nice on your shoulders. Option to circle the ankles. So we're looking for that consistent pressure into a certain area in your back, whether that is the middle back, the lower back, or the upper back. So with this position, I'd like you to just treat one part of your back as you feel it in your body. And a few more breaths. A few more breaths to just zone into that area of your back. So we all have treating our shoulders, treating the lower back. Are going to come out of that position now. So you'd be on your navel. You can pause for a moment, just crocodile pose. Now, I'd like you to do this twisting for a couple more minutes. It goes like this. Just kind of twist. You can lift one knee towards chest, open the arm, put the head down. You take this twist and turn over and do the other side. You might want to pause and center. And then so going for a little while. So getting a neck stretch, shoulder stretch, arm stretch, upper back, middle back, lower back. Okay, so let's close our practice now in Shavasana or in seated, whichever feels best. Shavasana, seated, or standing. We'll close this segment for our back. Wherever you are, just connect to the foundation, the seat, or as you're lying down, the whole back. Uh, Feeling of groundedness. Uh, Broad opening in the chest. Yeah, neck relaxed, face relaxed. Good. The divine in me sees the divine in you. Namaste.